Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's a little chilly in Regina tonight. Not the most picturesque evening for a Western Canada Baseball League game, but we'll take it here because it's the main event across the league. Two of the top teams in the WNBL East and in the entire league, for that matter, going head-to-head tonight in the Queen City of Regina, Saskatchewan. It's the Swift Current 57's coming into this evening with a record of 9-5, winners of their last one, and recently taking 2 of 3 in a home set with the Fort McMurray Giants, taking on the Regina Red Sox, who have won their last 4, 10-2. Talking with Swift Current 57's coach Joe Carnahan prior to the game tonight, he's made no bones about it. This is a measuring stick game for his team. Joe's 57's taking on the Regina Red Sox tonight, and Joe's going to really use this one to see where his team is at as they get set to take a run here in 2019 and try and bring championship gold back to Swift Current. The Regina Red Sox, of course, have other plans. Red Sox consistently in the championship conversation in this league, and they certainly have another strong team this year with that record of 10-2, .833 winning percentage, winners of their last 4. Red Sox deploying Michael Batten to the mound tonight to start off here. Batten, rather. 2 appearances, 1 start, 8 innings of work. He's allowed 5 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. He has struck out 7 in those 8 innings of work. He's 1-0 with a 2.25 earned run average. Batten is pitching to Willie Estrada out of Kissimmee, Florida. Griffin Keller playing first base for the Regina Red Sox. Yvonne Nunez out of Miami, Florida is at second. League veteran Adam De La Cruz from the Bronx. He was a 57's killer last year in the post 7. He starts at short. His brother Sam is playing third base. Red Sox outfield, Ricky Desai is in left field. In straightaway center from the Bahamas, Rio Russell and Ryan Eastburn out of Torrance, California, patrolling right field for the Regina Red Sox. For a few members of the Swift Current 57's, this is going to be the first time that we've seen them on our baseball webcast. Braden Eckhout out of the Canadian Maritimes, who made his debut against Fort McMurray. He'll be hitting in the 57's batting order 7th tonight. As well, we'll also welcome back Keel Crumweedy out of Montana, a member of the Swift Current baseball squad for the last 3 years. Makes his return in 2019. And nice to see Alex Stinnett, the catcher, back in the lineup after missing a few games due to injury. 1, 2, 3 here in the top of the first. Colby Seltzer out of Texas, Jack Large from Modesto, California, and Tanner Holen will hit 3-hole for the 57's, the native of Manhattan, Kansas. We're getting ready to go here. As we mentioned, this is a highly publicized matchup within the league. Michael Batten out of Riverview, Florida, getting set to face Colby Seltzer. Seltzer hitting .286 on the year. Swift Current 57's, prior to that 10-1 loss in Weyburn early this week, had won 5 in a row, and a big part of that was Colby Seltzer. Ever since they moved him to the leadoff spot, success has been in the 57's ballpark, so Seltzer gets set to dig in here. 57's going with the black and orange trim. Fastball is just a bit up. Ball 1 to Seltzer. Jack Large waits on deck. 7:08, 13 degrees Celsius is the temperature right now for our American friends. A balmy 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Called strike, 88 on the gun. That fastball coming out of the right hand of Batten. Batten and Estrada. Another fastball. Seltzer, check swing. That bounces off the paraphernalia of Estrada. Count is 1-2. Batten with the wind blowing out to right field here at Currie. 1-2 count, winds and fires. Called strike 3, a swollen strike zone here. That one just below the letters of Seltzer as he takes. Jack Large will dig in, the native of Modesto, California. An ominous batting average of .379 for Large coming into this one, leading the Swift Current 57's with 4 home runs. Large also leading the team in runs batting in. He's got 18 on the year, so leading Swift in those power numbers. Fascinating stat, 10-2 record for the Regina Red Sox. As a team this season, they've hit 1 home run. On the flip side of that, the 57's have hit 16 as Large swings and misses at that fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down here in the first. Regina Red Sox, though, only 1 home run. They lead the league in triples. As a team, they have 9, contrasting that with the 57's. They have 1 triple. Large swinging at that off-speed offering. Batten looking like he's about 88, 89 on the fastball and 81 on that changeup. 1-2 pitch with 1 down. That is in the dirt. Good take by Large. Evening things out at 2-2, making Batten throw a bit more at him. Tanner Holen hitting .350, waits in the wings. 2-2 pitch. Fastball, about letter high. Large hits that deep to left center and caught in center. Nice job by Rio Russell as that ball had a few twists and turns en route to the glove of the center fielder. Tanner Holen to the plate now. Unconventional dimensions here at Currie Field in Regina. Left field, you got 343. 384 in the alley and left center, 409 to straightaway center, and then 309 in right field. That fence just taking a left turn. 0-1 the count right now to Holen. Wind blowing out to right. Holen, hard hit ball. That's going to be at least a single. Corralled in left field. Holen's going to pump the brakes. Riki Desa out of Hilo, Hawaii. Corralling that ball in left and getting it in a hurry.
So now we're going to get a look at a righty on lefty matchup.
Alex Stinnett.
What do you think of those black units?
I like those.
Slick. Black and orange.
Stinnett's father, Kelly, a former major league catcher. Played with a number of teams. Believe more recently the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stinnett, like his daddy, he's a catcher. Righty on lefty encounter here. Alex missing a few games due to injury. Good to have him back in the lineup. Batting average of .400. 1-1 pitch. Count 1-2. Righty on lefty, just a bit outside, or catching the outside part of the plate, rather.
When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good. When you play good, you
1-2. 2 down. Fly ball. Right field. Collision in right field, but catch made, I believe, by Eastburn. Looks like those two will stay friends after that, after a bit of a miscue in right center there. In any event, 4 up rather, and 3 down. Bottom of 1 coming up, 57's baseball, scoreless in Regina.
Today, the world's booming population looms like a storm on the horizon. Some forecast another 2 billion mouths to feed by the year 2050. Whatever tomorrow brings, one company will be fully prepared for it. Introducing Nutrien, an agricultural leader that brings Potash Corp and Agrium together. Now the largest combined producer of potash, nitrogen, and phosphate, Nutrien offers an unparalleled distribution platform, including more than 1,500 local farm centers and generations of farming expertise, all of which can help farmers produce more per acre. Together, we provide products that are from the earth and for the earth. Nutrien, feeding the future.
Welcome back to Swift Current 57's Baseball. A pleasure to have you along for the ride, and glad you could be a part of it all tonight. Connor Sparks out of Saskatoon getting set for his second appearance, pitching to the aforementioned Alex Stinnett. Jack Large at first base. Braden Eckhout at second. Nice to see Keel Crumweedy back in 57's orange. He's playing short. Colby Seltzer at third base. Torin Brozovic in left. James Moses in center field. Jared Binsfield patrolling right tonight for the Swift Current 57's. Tanner Holen, who was up last inning, the native of Manhattan, Kansas, will be the designated hitter tonight. The Regina Red Sox prep to deploy Rio Russell. Leadoff hitter hitting .220. Saskatoon's Connor Sparks, second appearance of the season. First offering, 86 on the gun, fouled out. Sparks is used sparingly for the 57, so he'll be on a pitch count here. One appearance, 40 pitches. And it was a solid 40-pitch performance. Take by Russell, and 1-1 the count. Russell, Griffin Keller, and Adam Dela Cruz due up for the Regina Red Sox here in the bottom of the first. Scoreless here, 57's in Regina. Talking to some of the game day staff here in Regina at Currie Field. They're all big fans of the 57's black and orange look. First year, the 57's went with the black and orange. Third year as the 57's after changing their name from the Swift Current Indians after a 2016 WNBL championship win. Sparks missing inside, 3-1. That swollen strike zone from the top of the first seems to have shrunken a little bit here. Sparks was probably pumped watching the first. Gets the benefit of the doubt on that offering. 3-2 with none down. Jason Vena, manager, coach of the Regina Red Sox. Red Sox alum, his first year running the bench. Russell fouls that back. Count remains 3-2. Keel Crumweedy at shortstop, a member of last year's 57 squad. Russell continues to battle, fouling that one off the gear of Alex Stinnett. Count remains 3-2. 57's and Regina Red Sox, they were first-round opponents in the playoffs last year. Regina taking that series in what many considered an upset, dethroning the previous two-time league champ Swift Current squad. Russell's going to keep on battling with Sparks here as that's fouled off. Sparks on a pitch count. So these battles are important for the Regina Red Sox, making Sparks throw everything at him. He gets him, though. One down. Breaking ball. And Russell, I think he was expecting some heat with the count 3-2, sitting on fastball out in front of it. Now Griffin Keller will take a turn. Give a shout out to the esteemed mayor of the city of Swift Current, Dennis Perreault, enjoying tonight's webcast from his home in Swift Current. He's got the whole crew there watching this one tonight. Brad and Jamie from the Burns McDonald crew. Tim and Inez, Tim Marcus, and his wife Inez, Tim Marcus, CAO of the city of Swift Current. Kind of nervous now. That's some pretty good company all to be tuned into the webcast tonight. Big shout out to Brad from Burns and McDonald. They're building that power plant. As Keel Crumweedy tracks that down, hulks it to first. They almost got Keller. No, the crew from Burns McDonald, they've been great to the Swift Current 57's, attending games. At times, enjoying lots of food and drink. It's great that that power plant that they're building just northwest of town is almost done, but wouldn't mind if that process took just a little bit longer. As we see Keel Crumweedy native of Montana, so they've been great citizens of Swift Current, the Burns and McDonald crew. Rolling with the mare tonight. Scoreless tie right now in this one. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 1-1. Adam De La Cruz. Just saying that name gives one a little bit of PTSD as a 57's fan from last year's playoff series. He was a big reason the 57's did not three-peat. Ground ball right down the third base line. And De La Cruz advances runners as Keller river dances his way to second base. De La Cruz at first. Ryan Eastburn from Torrance, California to the plate now, hitting 188, so he'll try and get a little closer to the Mendoza line at the expense of Connor Sparks and the 57's. One down, scoreless. Red Sox knocking on the door here in the bottom of the first. Two white jerseys in amongst the sea of black and orange. Righty on lefty encounter here. Sparks missing up. 1-0 count with one away.
That's a Canadian thing. Because of hockey.
Sam De La Cruz on deck, belted into right field, and that's going to go over top of Jared Binsfield and right, and the Regina Red Sox are going to count at least one here. Rounding third and heading for home is Griffin Keller. And a baseball stadium that has been inhospitable to the Swift Current 57's. Swift Current going 0 for last year in Regina in the regular season and in the playoffs. Things have not gone smoothly here, and the Red Sox out to a quick lead. So another veteran in this Red Sox lineup, Sam De La Cruz out of the Bronx, hitting .382, another key contributor to a team that took a run to the finals last year in the league. The Red Sox eventually losing to the eventual league champion Lethbridge Bulls, but they've got runners on at second and third here in the bottom of the first inning, and already a 1-0 lead. Red Sox in the home whites with the red trim. Eric Crossman on deck. Sparks paints the outside corner in this righty-on-righty encounter. 1-2 the count with one down. One, two. Breaking ball. De La Cruz out in front of it.
Just shallow.
74 on the gun on that slider from Sparks. 1-2 count. Sparks about to release his 20th pitch here of the first inning. It's an 89-mile-an-hour offering that's drilled into the backstop. No easy outs thus far. 1-2 count with one down. Another 89-mile-an-hour offering drilled into the backstop. So first inning, Red Sox taking a big bite out of Connor Sparks' pitch count. Another veteran in this Regina lineup, Eric Crossman on deck. Another fastball drilled towards the parking lot. Young Reginians will battle that out for a shiny Canadian dollar. And 1-2 the count with one down.
Jordan Scott into coming here, the pitcher. And then Jordan talked to Adam De La Cruz. Talked him into coming here. And then Adam talked Sam.
1-2 with one down. That gentle breeze blowing out to right has upped in velocity. Count 2-2. De La Cruz just a scrappy at bat here. -13°C, 55°F. For our American friends, called strike 3. De La Cruz, that's a tough out, and that breaking ball got him looking. The velocity of Sparks, 89 on that fastball, but on that breaking pitch, sometimes it barely touches 70. That time just a straight take by De La Cruz. So Sparks has faced 5 batters, struck out 2 of them. Eric Crossman DH for the Sox. Ground ball in the 89-mile-an-hour fastball. Crumweedy charges, gets it off to first in time. Fantastic athleticism by Keel Crumweedy. Looking smooth as a bikini wax on that 6-3. Regina Red Sox strand a couple. They score 1-0 after 1. Top of 2 and Swift on the sticks. We'll be back shortly with more 57's baseball for Living Sky Casino and Nutrien Ag Solutions.
And now, a message from your stomach.
Hey, the workday's over and it's time to eat, and I need some real good food. Some real good food from Houston Pizza. They've got savory ribs, souvlaki, steak, chicken, Greek or Caesar salad, and of course, that delicious pizza. Everything's made fresh daily. For dine-in, pickup, or delivery at Houston Pizza, you get real good food.
Houston Pizza's got lots of real good food.
This webcast of Swift Current 57's Baseball, brought to you by Living Sky Casino, Nutrien Ag Solutions, The Hearing Place, the Coast Hotel in Swift Current, the official host hotel of the Swift Current 57's, Houston Pizza, Saskatchewan Abilities Council Swift Current Branch, and the World Under-17 Hockey Challenge, coming to Swift Current and Medicine Hat this November. Get early bird tickets until June 18th at tickets.scbroncos.com. Very important that you know that early bird ticket deadline for the World Under-17 Hockey Challenge has been moved to the 28th as well. The World coming to Swift Current this November. Swift Current and Medicine Hat, co-host cities. That's going to be a ton of fun. I know that Swift Current Bronco fans back home, some Bronco alums have been a big part of that tournament in years past. Glenn Godden played there, Stuart Skinner, Beck Mallenstein, Josh Anderson. Those guys all memorable pieces to that 57's championship run in 2018. Back before they were champions, they repped Canada against the world at World Under-17s. Jared Binsfield leading off for the 57's. Binsfield, Crumweedy, and Eckhout due up. Count 1 and 2 to Binsfield, his second summer in Swift Current with the 57's, the native of Saskatoon. Mike Batten, right-handed pitcher, delivers that pitch, and it's down the line. Binsfield, .375 average on the year, and he is chugging to second base. He dirties up the uni. Double for Binsfield. That's how you lead off an inning. That'll bring Keel Crumweedy to the plate. Crumweedy, a champion with the 57's, part of that 17 championship team. And he was in this park when Regina ended the 57's playoff run last year. So a little redemption on the mind of Crumweedy. Keel made his 2019 debut yesterday against the Fort McMurray Giants. Hitless in 4 at-bats. Runner on at second base, though. Keel dangerous. He's got some pop in his bat. Just a versatile baseball player. Crumweedy from that University of Nebraska at Omaha program. Keel close out a game for you on the mound. He'll play short, third. Capable of hitting dingers. Ground ball up the middle, bobbled, and Keel, that's going to be eaten by Dela Cruz. Infield hit for Crumweedy. Runners on the corners now, and Braden Eckhout to take a turn.
Second baseman, number 6, Braden Eckhout.
Infielder out of Amherst, Nova Scotia.
So now runners on the corners.
Or pardon me, Amherst, Nebraska. Wrong Amherst there.
Second season. We'll check that. Third season. This ball club is known as the sort of 57's.
So Eckhout, we got his hometown straight.
First half of their back-to-back championships. 26.
First pitch, Eckhout, that's popped up in the air. Headed to shallow right field. That ball twists and turns in the wind before Eastburn makes the catch. And Hercules is that ball to the catcher. One down. One down, runners stay on the corners. Torin Brozovic to take a turn now. Brozovic representing the number 8 spot in the 57's batting order. So the Red Sox put one up in the first. 57's knocking on the door here. First pitch breaking ball to Brozovic is a called strike. 12-6 on that curveball. Looked like it started off about eye to chin height and then dropped into the strike zone. Brozovic tops that 74-mile-an-hour offering just past the catcher, Estrada. 0-2 to Torin. James Moses, who's been dangerous in that number 9 spot in the batting order, is on deck. One down. The 0-2 offering. Swung on and missed. 2 down for James Moses, center fielder, hitting .243 on the year. Couple home runs on the year from Moses.
Michael Batten has managed to get himself somewhat out of this jam. First
2 home runs, 5 runs batted in.
then the strikeout.
Fun fact about Moses, he leads the team in walks with 14 of them. Also leads the team in time struck out 15 times for James. Talking with Joe Carnahan today, and Joe likes everybody on this squad, the players that he's recruited, but I said, you know, who do you like? Whose efforts do you like over the last few? One of the first names that he brought up was Moses, center fielder tonight. 0-1 count. 0-1. Moses takes, and in this righty on lefty encounter, that catches the outside part of the plate. 0-2 the count to James.
No balls and 2 strikes to count to James Moses. Glad to have you along with us on the Regina Red Sox YouTube.
2 down, 57's with runners on the corners. They don't want to leave anybody stranded. Keel Crumweedy checked over at first. Jared Binsfield, who doubled earlier this inning, remains perched at third, just on the right corner of your screen, or left corner rather. Moses with the count 0-2 gets dealt high heat, which he wisely takes. Top of the order on deck for Swift.
And 2 of their wins came against Melville, and the other one came against Yorkton. So getting found on some of the weaker sisters.
Ground ball, hit to first, knocked down. Nice play by Keller at first. That'll do it for the 57's. They strand a couple. Show some offensive signs of life, but nothing doing on the scoreboard. It is 1-0 Red Sox. Bottom of 2 straight ahead.
Today, the world's booming population looms like a storm on the horizon. Some forecast another 2 billion mouths to feed by the year 2050. Whatever tomorrow brings, one company will be fully prepared for it. Introducing Nutrien, an agricultural leader that brings Potash Corp and Agrium together. Now the largest combined producer of potash, nitrogen, and phosphate, Nutrien offers an unparalleled distribution platform, including more than 1,500 local farm centers and generations of farming expertise, all of which can help farmers produce more per acre. Together, we provide products that are from the earth and for the earth. Nutrien, feeding the future.
Welcome back to 57's Baseball, brought to you by Living Sky Casino and Nutrien Ag Solutions. Happy to have you along for the ride, wherever you may be and whomever you may be cheering from. Not the most beautiful night for a ball game we've ever experienced. The lights are already on here at Currie Field in Regina with kind of an overcast day, but it's sure awesome having that moisture in the Canadian prairies. As we left Saskatchewan today, or Swift Current rather, we haven't left Saskatchewan today, as we left Swift, just pouring, which was more than welcome.
And we're getting a look here at the Sox bottom of the order. This is our first look at the second base.
Ivan Nunez out of Miami. His first at bat with the Regina Red Sox, as players continue to arrive from all over the place for various teams across the league. 1-1 the count. Nunez takes. 2-1. Sparks in his 57's debut. Breaking ball. Called strike two. This isn't his debut, but in his debut, limited to just a 40-pitch count. If that's the case, and Sparks only goes 40 tonight, maybe gets through this inning. There's a shot by Nunez. That's hit to center field. That falls right in front of James Moses. Sox have one up. Leadoff single by the native of Miami. Catcher Willie Estrada from Kissimmee, Florida to dig in. Estrada, his first at bat also. So an embarrassment of riches for the Regina Red Sox, already a 10-2 team. Just getting more reinforcements here. Swing and a miss, though, as Sparks deals the heat, 89 on the gun, and swinging strike. Heater, snap throw over to first by Alex Stinnett.
John Sr., I can't remember which name he was, but he used to play for the Blue Jays. Kansas City. He used to listen to Webcast.
1-1. Estrada representing the number 8 spot in Regina's batting order. Takes a fastball in at the letters that he backs off, and 2-1 now. 57's next in action, and their next webcast is going to be tomorrow, 2:05. We'll have that one for you right here on the Swift Current 57's YouTube page. And on the oft-liked Twitter account from the 57's as well. Count 3-1 now, as Sparks tries to get Estrada to chase that slider out of the zone. 3-1 count. Estrada thinking fastball here and just missing outside, righty on righty. Ricky Dessa, left fielder, hitting .276 on the year. 2 on, nobody out here. 35 pitches by Sparks so far. 57's with Creature stirring in their bullpen. Fastball up as DeSaw shows bunt. Pitch misses out. Ball 2. Sparks. DeSaw gets that bunt down, well executed at third base. Colby Seltzer grabs it. Out at first. Runners advance, though. Successful sacrifice bunt by the number 9 hitter, DeSaw. It's little things like that that add up over the course of a ball game. Number 9 guy advances runners and sets the table, putting 2 in scoring position, 1 down for Rio Russell, leadoff hitter in Regina. '57's in their bullpen, prepping lefty Graham Cherry. Ground ball. That's through. One's going to score here as Nunez comes home, and they're going to try and bring home a second here in the Regina Red Sox. Bring home 2. And just like that, Red Sox up a field goal here, 3-0 in the second. One down on that sack bunt. Griffin Keller, number 2 hitter in the lineup. Breaking ball. Nice pitch from Sparks for a strike. Nothing and 1 the count. 3-0 the score. Swung on and missed by Keller. That's pitch number 41 from Sparks, so he's going to stay in longer than his last outing, where he was just abruptly pulled after 40. Hit and run is on. Ground ball to first. Jack Large is going to win the race there, but runner advances to third, 2 down. Ground ball fielded nicely by Large, the native of Modesto. Adam Dela Cruz to the plate, and this is dangerous. Dela Cruz, a dangerous stick in the Red Sox lineup. And a base runner with mobility just a few feet away. Breaking ball. Ground ball. Funny hop over top of Colby Seltzer, and 4-0 now the damage. Red Sox out in front here in the second. Ryan Eastburn. 5 hits for the Regina Red Sox thus far. Few well-hit balls there, but some just dribbling through as well. And sometimes field conditions here in Regina are brought into the conversation of a ball game, and some call what just happened there a Regina Red Sox hop, as that ball took a sudden turn in front of the normally sure-handed Colby Seltzer. 2-1 the count here. 2 down. Breaking ball. 3-1. Eastburn 235 on the year. He's got a hit and an RBI already in this one, sitting on fastball likely. Spanks that into center field. Runners advance. Eastburn, his second hit of the ball game.
Ryan's up first.
Third baseman, number 9, Sammy De La Cruz.
And Joe Carnahan making his way out here. And he'll meet with the entire infield. And we'll see if this is the end of the evening for a pitch count at Connor Sparks. Well, Joe's always been efficient with his words.
You had mentioned 5 hits before. That's actually 7 now, total.
Okay. So Joe making his way out.
I think Mitch needs to turn up his stereo.
Sparks, fastball, paints the outside corner. Good pitch, righty on righty. Two runners on. Strike 2. Good news for the 57's is they got plenty of baseball left in this one. Second inning, down by 4. Earlier this game, remarking with some of the Regina Red Sox staff that there's never a quick game here between these two teams. It's always at least a 3.5-hour investment of time. Ground ball, Colby Seltzer, double clutch, 5-3 whammo. They get him at first. So the Red Sox strand a couple but put up a field goal. It's 4-0 for the home team in the white jerseys with the red trim. Swift will try and rally from a 4-0 deficit, and we'll be back with the top of the third shortly.
At the Hearing Place, we're making a positive difference in the lives of our clients' hearing health. We are a full-time, fully licensed hearing health care facility. Our goal is to improve and maintain our clients' hearing health with personal attention and ongoing support. As an audiologist with more than 15 years' experience, I work with clients of all ages, including toddlers and newborns. This is not only my vocation, but my passion. When you come into the Hearing Place, you will receive a complete diagnostic hearing evaluation using state-of-the-art equipment. We talk about the specific reasons for your visit and the hearing situations you find most difficult. We then discuss the hearing options that are right for you, your budget, and your lifestyle. The end goal is to ensure you leave with the knowledge and confidence about your future of hearing health. The Hearing Place. For more information, visit www.thehearingplace.com.
Welcome back to Swift Current 57's baseball at Currie Field in Regina. Swifty with a weekend roadie to the Saskatchewan Queen City. If you're not familiar with Saskatchewan geography and significance of cities and whatnot, it's about just over a 2-hour drive from the clubhouse at Mitchell Field to Currie Field here in northern Regina. Regina, the capital city of the province of Saskatchewan. More than 10 times as large population-wise than Swift Current. Swift with that population of about 18,600. Regina, I believe, hovering around the 230,000 mark, and about 400 Hardy fans here. That's what we're guessing anyway with the crew here in Regina. Only 13 degrees Celsius, 55 degrees Fahrenheit, chilly today. Lots of bunny hugs, hoodies, kangaroos, whatever your region refers to a hooded sweatshirt as here. It's top of the order for the 57. Second time through and looking for offense, Swift Current is. Colby Seltzer leading off. Count 0-1. Batten tries to get Colby to chase some heat out of the zone. Deploys the fastball. Good take by Seltzer. Seltzer, large, and Holen. 1-1 pitch. Nice breaking ball. 75 on the gun. Seltzer takes strike 2. Seltzer ended the second inning. The third baseman executing a nice 5-3. 1-2. Batten. Called strike 3. Home plate umpire had a better look at that one than we did as Seltzer takes on that breaking ball that got the inside part of the plate. Jack Large up now.
Yeah, well, and that's how it is every summer, right? Like the crowds always pick up. It's not like in the majors where you get a packed house on the first night and nobody shows up for the next 3 months.
Large would be one way to describe Jack's stats. 373 on the year, 4 dingers, 18 runs batted in.
Not last summer, but the one
Among the league's best in those aforementioned statistics, as Jack cues that one off the bat head, that pitch from Batten. Count 0-1 with 1 down. Batten. Change up, Jack's in front of it, gets a small piece of it, but strike 2. 1 down, 4-0 Red Sox. Batten deals. Jack bounces that, offering foul. Community of Modesto, historically good to Swift Current. Swift Current's longtime coach, Harv Martinez, 9 championships over a 14-year span from that area. Large swings at the changeup, 2 away.
That's a big strikeout to get Jack Large. He's got 4.
Tanner Holen to take a turn. Holen coming into this game, 2 home runs, 11 runs batted in. 6 walks, hit by a pitch once. He's struck out 5 times heading into this game. 57's 3 hits in this contest so far. Holen responsible for 1 of them.
There's a Manhattan in Kansas. That kind of sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it? Like New York, Saskatchewan. Boston.
Fastball, 89 out of the hand of Batten. .89 on the fastball. 57's haven't seen velo like this as Batten. Change up this time.
Counted a ball and 2 strikes.
57's with a few arms in that bullpen, capable of touching 90.
From fanning the side in the top of the 3rd.
Count 1-2. Holen keeps the sword sheathed as Batten tries to get him to chase outside the zone. 2-2. Batten's worked 2 2/3, allowing 3 hits, striking out 4 along the way.
But I think that 3-game sweep over Edmonton, that'll really turn some heads. Anytime you sweep one of those teams, like they're one of the heavyweights. I think that's fair.
2-2 pitch. Heat to Holen. Chop foul.
The Millionaires taking 2 out of 3 from Lethbridge.
42 pitches from Batten thus far. 31 for strikes or contact. 2-2. Good disciplined at bat by Holen. That pitch right around the outside corner of the plate. Good take by Tanner. DHing.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, they're consistently up there, but they seem to always choke.
3-2. Alex Stinnett. Holen spanks that ball.
The head of Sam De La Cruz at 3rd base, and that'll be a long single as Desai hustles it in.
Ricky Desai, left fielder, corrals that ball, hurries it in. Holen pounding that ball down the 3rd base line, getting himself on base. Alex Stinnett hitting from the left side of the plate. Slight advantage here in this righty on lefty encounter. Runner on at first is Tanner Holen. 2 down, 1 on. Coming into this contest, Joe Carnahan saying that this is a measuring stick game for his team. He'll certainly have some words, win or lose, for his team after this one. Right now, the 57's trailing 4-0. Joe wanting to contend every year. I always call it the Hockey Canada expectations. Every situation you're in, the gold, the championship, is the goal. Regina Red Sox, a similar organization.
And in 2012,
Stinnett strikes out. That's 3 strikeouts this inning for Batten, the pitcher. Tanner Holen gets a hit and is left stranded out there. Bottom of 3 coming up. The deficit for the 57's is 4, and they'll try and keep it that way. We'll be back shortly with more of this Swift Current 57's webcast.
Regina 4, Swift Current 0 here on the Red Sox YouTube channel.
Welcome back to Swift Current 57's Baseball. Glad you could join us. Graham Cherry set to pitch here for the 57's. Sparks working 2 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, all earned. Struck out 2 and walked 1, facing 14 hitters. Some hometown hops for the Regina Red Sox, and they're a skilled team. If you make mistakes, they'll hold you accountable. So into pitch now for the 57's, Graham Cherry. Lefty. Cherry on the year, 4 appearances, 1 start, 14 innings of work, allowing 14 hits. Only 1 earned run in those 14 innings of work. He struck out 8 and walked 1, 2-0 on the year with an ERA of .64. So Cherry, the lefty, I know the first week of the season he was an honorable mention for Pitcher of the Week. So Sparks, who came in, was throwing heat from the right side. Cherry, a little bit more finesse, the native of Millerville. 1-1. Ground ball, hit to Seltzer at third. And Crossman right along the chalk line. Galloping to second base. No, he's going to pump the brakes. Crossman retreats back to first. Torin Brazovic got that ball in a hurry. And Crossman pumping the brakes. So Graham Cherry deploying that breaking ball. Hit down the third base line. Now another lefty on righty encounter. Cherry against Ivan Nunez. One-0 pitch. Runner on at first. Slashed foul by Nunez. Nunez to well-hit ball his last time up in his first league at bat as he drilled a one-hopper to center field in front of James Moses. Graham Cherry pitching to Alex Stinnett, Jack Large at first, Braden Eckhout at second base, Keel Crumweedy at short. Third base, Colby Seltzer, Torin Brazovic, James Moses, Jared Binsfield is the outfield left to right. DH Tanner Holen for this contest.
Some teams do a better job than others.
2-1 the count. And Nunez hits another one on the screws. That's 2 well-hit balls in his league debut. See ball, hit ball. Red Sox strategy in this one. Willie Estrada. Walked his last time up and subsequently scored. With runners on, Alex Stinnett's going to go out and have a quick chat with Graham Cherry. Cherry trying to keep the Red Sox at bay here. Sox 10-2, winners of their last 4. 1 game back of the 12-2 Weyburn Beavers. Estrada swings and misses at that offering from Cherry. 0-1 the count. Nobody down, and a couple ducks on the pond for the hometown Red Sox. Jack Large at first base, toes on the infield grass. Cherry off speed, Estrada in front of it. 0-2 count. Nice meeting Graham's parents and family dog a few weeks ago at Mitchell Field in Swift, making the drive down from Millerville. Look forward to seeing them later this month when the 57's go to Brooks for a nearby home game.
He's got some big shoulders. He looks like he could be a power.
0-2. Estrada continues to battle with Cherry. Ricky Desa, number 9 hitter on deck. 4-0 lead for the Regina squad in white. Trying to add to it with a runner in scoring position and one on first.
This is going to drop into left center. And Wade's Crossman around third. He's going to chug in.
Crossman heads home. Runner at second. Run comes in to score here.
And then here, he gets the RBI off the double that runs Ivan Nunez over to third base.
A trifecta of hits for the Red Sox, have them up 5 here. 57's looking for an elusive first out here in the bottom of the third. That ball is hit with gusto foul by Ricky Desa.
That just blew me away as a freak. The Gore being here all last summer. Like they had a better record than the Sox.
And Currie Field in Regina continues to be inhospitable to the 57's. High hopper. This is going to be a tough play to make. Did they tag that runner at second? That was close. Runner comes in to score. They get the out at first. I thought Crumweedy may have got Estrada in no man's land at second base for a double play there, but nothing doing. 6-3 as they get Desa at first, top of the order again, and third time through now for the Regina Red Sox, beginning with Rio Russell. Run comes in to score, and still a man on at second base. Oh. Only 6-0. Regina's doing okay on their own. Don't need any bonus runs on our digital scoreboard here. Drilled, echoed. And he'll flip to second and double up the Red Sox. So that gets the 57's out of trouble. Good heads-up play by Echout to make that catch of fairly high difficulty. And then flip for the 4-6 double play. Sox get one more. It's 6-0. Swift will try and rally when we come back.
And now, a message from your stomach.
Hey, the workday's over and it's time to eat, and I need some real good food. Some real good food from Houston Pizza. They've got savory ribs, souvlaki, steak, chicken, Greek or Caesar salad, and of course, that delicious pizza. Everything's made fresh daily. For dine-in, pickup, or delivery at Houston Pizza, you get real good food.
Houston Pizza's got lots of real good food.
This webcast of Swift Current 57's Baseball brought to you by Living Sky Casino, Nutrien Ag Solutions, The Hearing Place, the Coast Hotel in Swift Current, the official host hotel of the Swift Current 57's, Houston Pizza, Saskatchewan Abilities Council Swift Current Branch, and the World Under-17 Hockey Challenge, coming to Swift Current and Medicine Hat this November. Get early bird tickets until June 18th at tickets.scbroncos.com.
Welcome back. Snow Streaker Media once again following the 57's for all of their road games this summer. We'll be here again tomorrow afternoon at 2:05. Currie Field in Regina has been a graveyard for the Swift Current franchise. Last year, Swift Current winless in this ballpark 4 times in the regular season and in the playoffs as well. Regina Red Sox upsetting the 57's last year. Swift finishing ahead of Regina in the standings. Swift had home field advantage, but the Red Sox, who would eventually lose in the league final to the Lethbridge Bulls, beating the 57's in the first round, thus negating hopes of a three-peat. Both these teams, the expectation and the hope is that they host that Harry Hallis League trophy in the newly branded Western Canadian Baseball League. I'm going to still call it the WNBL a lot, though. A lot of years of play-by-play when that was the name, so like the new name, love the new branding. Old habits, though, hard to break, as Jared Binsfield leads off. Top of the 4th, Jared Binsfield. Jared hitting .386, 1 for 1 in this contest. Drilled a single down the third base line in his last at-plate endeavor. 2-0 count, Michael Batten. That's pitch number 49 of his evening. Here comes 50. Binsfield launches that into the outfield. That could be trouble. That's going to one-hop, hit the wall. Binsfield chugs his way to second base. And young Jared Binsfield, his second summer in Swift Current, 2 for 2 in this contest.
Number 18,
That'll bring Glasgow, Montana's Keel Crumweedy to the dish. Crumweedy and Binsfield were back-to-back hits last time they followed each other. Second inning. So here we are in the 4th. Keel 1 for 1 in this contest thus far. Fly ball, is that going to stay in the ballpark? Hit towards Regina's dugout. And that'll pound the roof. See some of the estimated 400 fans here tonight. Not the best crowd they've had this season in Regina. They like to stuff about 800 in here for home games. Chilly night here. It's going to be cold by the time this one's said and done here, as off in the distance we hear the 808 train thunder through here. Crumweedy swings and misses. Count 0-2 to Keel. Batten, 0-2. Breaking ball called strike 3. Crumweedy frustrated at how that at bat concluded. Braden Eckhout to take a turn now. Eckhout with a great athletic play at the end of the 3rd inning. Making a nice catch and then getting the runner off base and a nice 6-4 conclusion to that inning. Regina Red Sox lead at 6-0 here. Eckhout, first pitch fastball, takes at that offering about letter high.
One ball and no strikes.
1-0 pitch. Fastball, again letter height. Back-to-back fastballs right around the letters. Fans young and old taking this one in. Young fella's having fun despite not being able to partake in the beer batter promotion. Fastball, Echout, ground ball into second, funny hop, and Echout erased at first. Binsfield scampers to third.
Slowly pivot, make the throw, and that'll advance the runner Binsfield over to third base. But there is 2 down for Torin Brozovic.
2 away for Torin Brozovic, 0 for 1, striking out last time he was up. Brozovic from the quiet, reserved, conservative community of Las Vegas, Nevada. Breaking ball, Brozovic called strike.
Well, Michael Batten so far this season has pitched 8 innings in his 2 appearances and an earned run average of 225.
Batten. Brozovic in front of that offering. Batten's fastball, 88-89. 77 on that pitch. 2 down. Jared Binsfield on the left side of your screen. Well, he was. Let's get him in there. There he is. 0-2, 2 down. Brozovic check swing. Did he go? He didn't mean to go. Just off balance a little bit. And it appears as though the Regina Red Sox, they're playing a great game as well, but have also made the appropriate sacrifices to the baseball gods in this one. Bottom of 4 coming up. 6-0 lead for the home team. 57's baseball, brought to you by Living Sky Casino and Nutrien Ag Solutions.
At the Hearing Place, we're making a positive difference in the lives of our clients' hearing health. We are a full-time, fully licensed hearing health care facility. Our goal is to improve and maintain our clients' hearing health with personal attention and ongoing support. As an audiologist with more than 15 years' experience, I work with clients of all ages, including toddlers and newborns. This is not only my vocation, but my passion. When you come into the Hearing Place, you will receive a complete diagnostic hearing evaluation using state-of-the-art equipment. We talk about the specific reasons for your visit and the hearing situations you find most difficult. We then discuss the hearing options that are right for you, your budget, and your lifestyle. The end goal is to ensure you leave with the knowledge and confidence about your future of hearing health. The Hearing Place. For more information, visit www.thehearingplace.ca.
Welcome back to Swift Current 57's baseball. Substitution. Ryan Mugdich is in to play first base where Jack Large was. So Mugdich, the native of Beamsville, Ontario, into this one. The physical specimen, 6'4", 230-pounder, into play first. High hopper, Echout, and Mugdich. Part of that 4-3. An abrupt end to Jack Large's night. We certainly hope he's okay. Mugdich, 293 batting average on the year. De La Cruz. Another hit. 1-out single by De La Cruz. Ryan Eastburn out of Torrance, California. Now taking a turn. 6-0 lead for the Red Sox. Graham Cherry. He's all right with this matchup, being lefty on lefty. Breaking stuff to him, called strike. 1-1 the count. 57's baseball brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions and Living Sky Casino. At Living Sky, they're getting set for their Rib Fest August long weekend. Oppo shot, shallow left, and that ball just goes into the Bermuda Triangle. And you got to be good to be lucky. And the Red Sox playing a good game, and no shortage of horseshoes in those dugouts, in that dugout either. As Sam De La Cruz takes a turn. De La Cruz 361 on the year. Both De La Cruz brothers, Adam and Sam, part of Regina's run to the finals last year, both out of the Bronx. 2 white jerseys standing out there in that sea of black and orange. Those black jerseys that the 57's wear, unveiled at the Field of Dreams Sports Dinner, featuring former Blue Jays, J.P. Arancibia and Ricky Romero. That was a fun night at the Old Legion. Good conversation with a couple of well-known Blue Jays legends, Arancibia and Romero. Arancibia paying the bills now as a TV guy in Florida. Runner in motion, hit and run is on. And De La Cruz gets a small piece of that ball, and his brother Adam gives him a look. Not too happy that he's got to run all the way back to second base now, as that hit and run not quite executed to perfection. Adam De La Cruz saying to Sam, "Come on, little brother, let's do this." Count 0-2. Now 1-2. Eric Crossman out of Anaheim is on deck. 1-2, 1 away. Graham Cherry. That's cued off the bat head, but about a 1.5 foot foul. Adam De La Cruz, again, begrudgingly takes the jog back to second base. He has been a thorn in the side of this Swift Current franchise. Can do that all night for all I care. Nice guy, I'm sure. Just a Swift Current 57's killer, though.
Runners on first and second with 1 down. The count is 1-2 to Sam De La Cruz.
Graham Cherry looks the elder De La Cruz at second back. The 2 De La Cruz boys in your shot right now. Adam at the top, Sam at the plate.
Sam has yet to go hitless this season. Still looking for those first.
Swung on and missed, and that'll do it for Sam De La Cruz, 2 down. Ryan McDeach in where Jack Large was. We hope all is well with the native of Modesto, Large.
Here in the fourth after getting tagged for 2 runs coming in on his
Last time we saw Jack, struck out swinging. As Crossman puts lumber to baseball, and De La Cruz chugging around third, heading home. And that's going to be a converted touchdown lead for the Regina Red Sox as they go up 7. The season is long and full of twists and turns and bumps in the road.
You know, this wouldn't really surprise anyone.
Joe Carnahan wanted to use this game to gauge where his team was at in terms of competitiveness with one of the top teams in the league. And it's been an education so far. Nunez, right field, Binsfield. And that'll do it. A couple are stranded, but another one comes in to score. 7-0 the lead for the Regina Red Sox. This is 57's Baseball, brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions and Living Sky Casino.
Today, the world's booming population looms like a storm on the horizon. Some forecast another 2 billion mouths to feed by the year 2050. Whatever tomorrow brings, one company will be fully prepared for it. Introducing Nutrien, an agricultural leader that brings Potash Corp and Agrium together. Now the largest combined producer of potash, nitrogen, and phosphate, Nutrien offers an unparalleled distribution platform, including more than 1,500 local farm centers and generations of farming expertise, all of which can help farmers produce more per acre. Together, we provide products that are from the earth and for the earth. Nutrien, feeding the future.
Welcome back to Swift Current 57's baseball. 7-0 lead for the Regina Red Sox thus far. We'll refresh the out-of-town scoreboard and see what's going on around the league. Medicine Hat Mavericks in Weyburn tonight, taking on the Beavers. 15-3 lead for Weyburn. Postponed tonight, Lethbridge in York. And there's rain all over Saskatchewan except in Regina, pretty much, and that's postponed due to rain. Melville Millionaires, they passed us en route to Moose Jaw as they were going the other way down the Trans-Canada Highway. They lead the Miller Express 3-1 at Rosswells Park, just down the road. Brooks Bombers leading the Okotoks Dogs 7-3 in the bottom of the third. And the Fort Mac Giants leading Edmonton as James Moses gets on via the E5. Oh, they're going to score a hit officially. Currie Field single. Third base is kind of a graveyard over there.
Yeah, that's where they bury all the politicians.
Harold says third base, that's where they bury all the politicians. Lots of jokes one could make, but we'll take the high road. Snap throw over to first, and in safe is the KG James Moses.
But it seems to me like in this ballpark more than any other, it just seems to have that, especially when right around the grass and the infield dirt. I talk to people who play senior league here, and they have this.
We've seen a couple unconventional hops at third base. Colby Seltzer having a tough time negotiating a few as he's at the plate now, looking to contribute in an offensive capacity. Seltzer 0 for 2, striking out in his last 2 at-plate endeavors. Seltzer hitting .275. Moses checked over at first. Pitch inside to Seltzer, 2-1. 57's 6 hits thus far. Mike Batten from Riverview, Florida, right-handed pitcher. 2-2 to Colby. Two-two pitch. 66th pitch of the ball game about to be thrown by Batten, and it's a called strike 3. Seltzer caught looking.
Down goes Seltzer. He's strikeout for 3 on the night.
Number 32,
Ryan Megdeach digs in now. His first at bat of the game after coming in for Jack Large, who was subbed out last inning. So McDeach comes in to play first. He digs in right at the back of the batter's box. McDeach swings at that first offering, fouls it out of here. A long strike for Michael Batten. Ryan McDeach, 293 coming into this at bat. A home run, 5 RBI, walked twice, struck out 15 times. Batten deals fastball to McDeach. Another offering fouled into the backstop.
He's behind in the count, 2 with 1 down and a man on first base. Hey guys, cows get ready to line up for the race.
0-2 to McDeach.
Currie's investigating.
Fastball out.
He'll figure it out. He's on the case. Ball and 2 strikes. Ball players come show up at parties. I think baseball's the one sport where you get away with it.
2-2.
You know, if I had to run a dress code, I would tell the hockey players they can dress that way at home, but not on the road. I used to ride around on the bus in junior hockey. Just give them those little
2-2.
suits, and if they all
McDeach continues to battle with Batten. His first at bat, he redirects that 88-mile-an-hour offering into the backstop. A couple of sharp-dressed young fellas here at the ballpark in Regina.
So when you enriched Ed with the Pats,
2-2. Called strike 3. Got him on that breaking ball, catching the outside corner.
these guys are getting caught looking. Back-to-back Ks.
That's back-to-back strikeouts for Michael Batten, where Swift Current 57's players have been caught looking. Tanner Holen, who's 2 for 2 tonight, designated hitter. Batten deals. Breaking ball drops in for strike 1. 9 strikeouts thus far for Batten in 4 2/3.
More strikeouts tonight than he did in his first 2 appearances. He had 7.
A few of those caught looking. Breaking ball gets away from him for ball 1. So 9 strikeouts. Say at least half of those caught looking. 57's need to make an adjustment here with Batten. 1-1, 2 down. Off speed, just misses the outside corner. 2-1, good take by Tanner. Runner on at first is James Moses. Single to left earlier this inning. 2-1. And a stray breaking ball right into the upper bicep of Tanner Holen.
So now that'll move James Moses over to second, and Tanner Holen's at first with 2 down for Alex Stinnett.
Moses promoted to second base. Alex Stinnett. Stinnett 0 for 2. As Rudy Estrella, assistant coach for the Regina Red Sox, makes his way out. Estrella, another alum on this coaching staff. Trio of Red Sox alums on the coaching staff. Head manager Jason Vena, Rudy Estrella out there, and also Phil Langlois, native of Quebec, another one of the assistant coaches. Langlois, one of the assistant coaches in Regina. He was just a Terminator last year for the Red Sox, last 2 years. Sure-handed at third base, played a tough man's game. Just a wiry cyborg-type player, automatic in so many ways. He'll certainly contribute as a coach. This Red Sox team looking good, up 7-0 here. They've had some lucky hops, but they've hit some balls on the screws tonight. Only 1 home run as a team for this Red Sox squad, as we touched on earlier. 9 triples, though. 57's again hitting the ball out of parks. Better than most. 16 dingers as a team. 2 on here. They need all sorts of offense now as we're getting to the halfway point in this one. Top of the 5th, and 7-0 is the deficit for Swift. 2 on here, though. Stinnett, righty on lefty. He swings at the seductive high fastball. Holen hurries back and safe by the tips of his fingers. A few base umpires here at Currie Field in the stands not agreeing with that assessment from Ron Shuchuk, the veteran umpire.
Rudy wasn't fooling around when he told me Estrella has a gun.
I don't think Ron cares. Nothing in 2, 2 down, 2 on.
The 0-2.
And Stinnett swings at that breaking ball.
The ball, but he picks it up, and down goes Stinnett. That is strikeout number 10.
10th strikeout of the game for Michael Batten. Pitching a gem here. Regina Red Sox lead the 57 7-0. Bottom of 5. Coming at you. Right after this.
And now, a message from your stomach.
Hey, the workday's over and it's time to eat, and I need some real good food. Some real good food from Houston Pizza. They've got savory ribs, souvlaki, steak, chicken, Greek or Caesar salad, and of course, that delicious pizza. Everything's made fresh daily. For dine-in, pickup, or delivery at Houston Pizza, you get real good food.
Houston Pizza's got lots of real good food.
This webcast of Swift Current 57's Baseball brought to you by Living Sky Casino, Nutrien Ag Solutions, The Hearing Place, the Coast Hotel in Swift Current, the official host hotel of the Swift Current 57's, Houston Pizza, Saskatchewan Abilities Council Swift Current Branch, and the World Under-17 Hockey Challenge, coming to Swift Current and Medicine Hat this November. Get early bird tickets until June 18th at tickets.scbroncos.com.
Welcome back to Swift Current 57's Baseball. Swift Current and Medicine Hat, co-host cities for the World Under-17 Hockey Challenge coming this November. That early bird deadline has been extended to June the 28th, by the way. If you want to take advantage of getting early bird tickets, do so by visiting the Broncos stable or go online to tickets.scbroncos.com. New pitcher in for the 57's, Garrett Hawkins. The pitching machine from Bigger, deployed by Joe Carnahan, the freshman at UBC. 2 appearances, 3 2/3 innings of work. He's allowed only 1 hit, striking out 6 and walking 3. 1 save on the year, spotless ERA for Garrett. We talked about this being a good measuring stick game for the 57's. This is a good one as well for young Garrett Hawkins. Count 1 and 2 here. We've seen Hawkins touch 90 with the fastball this year, consistently around 88, 89. Willie Estrada at the plate. Fastball from Hawkins, fouled towards the parking lot. Young Reginians will chase that ball down. Hawkins wearing Cody Hovdestad's number 30. 1-2. Breaking ball. Estrada gets a piece of it.
It looks like he's consistently 86, 88 with his fastball on the radar gun.
Estrada's walked, has an RBI, hit, and a run scored. Ground ball. Crumweedy negotiates that 2-hopper nicely, and he's got a big target to throw at in the 6'5" Ryan Megdeach. Throw was high, but Megdeach, big boy. Ricky Dessa, number 9 hitter.
The Weyburn Beavers picked up their 12th straight victory today. 15.
Ricky Dessa with an RBI tonight. 267 on the year. Breaking ball. Called strike. Regina with a 7-0 lead here. Hawkins, second batter faced. Pitches inside. Dessa just misses him. Garrett Hawkins, that relaxed demeanor. Dessa, line drive into left.
Desau's first hit of the night. He did get an RBI on the sac fly back in the second, but he reaches safely for the first time tonight. He's actually
Fourth at bat for Rio Russell, the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Red Sox. Russell, well hit ball into right field. Jared Binsfield tracks it down after the one hop. Back-to-back hits by Regina.
First baseman number 37,
Griffin Keller, 2-hole hitter out of Pilot Butte, Saskatchewan. Practically a local kid here. One down and 2 on here. Regina trying to add a few more runs here. They're already up 7-0. Hawkins paints the outside corner. Nothing in 1. 1 down. Ground ball, Crumweedy, 6-4, and echoed quickly to first base, and they double up the Red Sox. Never any need to panic with Garrett Hawkins out there. Gets his ground ball with a runner on at first. Top of 6 coming up, still a 7-0 Red Sox lead.
Today, the world's booming population looms like a storm on the horizon. Some forecast another 2 billion mouths to feed by the year 2050. Whatever tomorrow brings, one company will be fully prepared for it. Introducing Nutrien, an agricultural leader that brings Potash Corp and Agrium together. Now the largest combined producer of potash, nitrogen, and phosphate, Nutrien offers an unparalleled distribution platform, including more than 1,500 local farm centers and generations of farming expertise, all of which can help farmers produce more per acre. Together, we provide products that are from the earth and for the earth. Nutrien, feeding the future.
At the hearing place,
Welcome back to 57's baseball. Binsfield, Crumweedy, Echoed. Top of the 6th and a 7-0 lead for Regina. So far, so good for the Regina Red Sox and their starting pitcher, Michael Batten, who's worked 5 innings, 6 hits, but he has struck out 10 in the 22 batters that he's faced. He's had a tough time with Jared Binsfield, though. Binsfield behind 0-2 right now. The Regina Red Sox in bat and haven't been able to get Binsfield yet. 2 for 2. Ground ball and diving stab at third. Sam De La Cruz at first, and they get him. Binsfield feeling as though he left that out, and sometimes on a great athletic play like that, they'll get awarded some style points. Throw came in hot. Great diving stab by De La Cruz. Binsfield thought that he made it, but tip of the cap for the athletic play at third nonetheless. There's Keel Crumweedy now. Crumweedy 1 for 2. Great addition to the dugout, and great to have Keel back in Swift Current for another summer. And Crumweedy, shallow right field, but right where he needed to be is Eastburn. Eastburn and down for Crumweedy. Keel will do good things in this summer in Swift. Great utility guy. Can play all over the infield. Need him to pitch a couple innings as well. He'll be there for you. As well as he's been a key contributor offensively for Swift as well. Just a great multi-tooled baseball player is Crumweedy. As Braden Eckhout, we see our first look at him tonight on our Swift Current 57's webcast, the native of Amherst, Nebraska. There's also an Amherst in Canada, in Nova Scotia. I misread and thought that he was from there, so my apologies to his family when I was talking about him being from the Canadian Maritimes. As Eckhout looking for some luck hitting that ball in the Bermuda Triangle, but nothing doing this time around. Quick 3 up, 3 down for Mike Batten and the Regina Red Sox. They still lead at 7-0. Bottom of 6 coming at you.
At the Hearing Place, we're making a positive difference in the lives of our clients' hearing health. We are a full-time, fully licensed hearing health care facility. Our goal is to improve and maintain our clients' hearing health with personal attention and ongoing support. As an audiologist with more than 15 years' experience, I work with clients of all ages, including toddlers and newborns. This is not only my vocation, but my passion. When you come into the Hearing Place, you will receive a complete diagnostic hearing evaluation using state-of-the-art equipment. We talk about the specific reasons for your visit and the hearing situations you find most difficult. We then discuss the hearing options that are right for you, your budget, and your lifestyle. The end goal is to ensure you leave with the knowledge and confidence about your future of hearing health. The Hearing Place. For more information, visit www.thehearingplace.
Welcome back to Swift Current 57's baseball at Currie Field in Regina. Happy to have you along for the ride. Out-of-town scoreboard, the Weyburn Beavers continue to be a juggernaut as they beat Medicine Hat 15-3 at Tom Lang Park. Adam De La Cruz leading off and fouls that first offering out of here. Bottom of the 6th. Moose Jaw and Melville tied at 3 at the top of the 8th at Roswell's Park. Moose Jaw's team bus passed us today along the Trans-Canada en route to Moose Jaw. Melville's bus. Okotoks and Brooks are tied at 7 in the bottom of the 5th, and in the bottom of the 6th, Fort McMurray Giants lead the Edmonton Prospects 2-0 at Remax Field in beautiful Edmonton. Garrett Hawkins going right after De La Cruz and catches him looking. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Hawkins takes care of Adam De La Cruz. De La Cruz 3 for 3 this game coming into this at bat. The Red Sox MVP in their playoff series last year against the Swift Current 57's, but Garrett Hawkins goes in and makes it look easy, taking care of him. Eastburn First pitch, take ball one. Ryan Eastburn from Torrance, California. One hopper in front of catcher Stinnett. Sam Dela Cruz on deck. 7-0 the score, bottom of the 6th. Chilly night in Regina. 13 degrees Celsius at game time, 55 Fahrenheit. That's off the glove. Eckhout's going to charge and throw it away. Eastman galloping to second base. Single E4. Runner on at second base. Regina Red Sox have a nasty habit of holding teams accountable for mistakes. And the Swift Current 57's will do their best to try and keep this one off the scoreboard here, but a runner in scoring position, one down against a dangerous team and Sam Dela Cruz. Hawkins catches the outside part of the plate in that offering to the younger Dela Cruz, 0-1 with one down. Hawkins opens with the changeup and now goes to the heat. That ball bounces off Alex Stinnett's paraphernalia. Count 0-2 with one down. Runner perched at second base.
Sure, why not? You figured it out? I used to buy. Didn't we figure out what the pattern was?
0-2 with one down.
With Tyler Shumpert.
Just missed low. Hawkins about to throw his 21st pitch of the ball game. Count 1-2. Goes to the heater and catches him. Well, two Dela Cruzes faced this inning for Garrett Hawkins, and he struck out both of them. Those are two tough outs. And a young man from Bigger, Saskatchewan has sent a couple of high degree of difficulty outs back to the dugout with expressions of puzzlement and frustration. Eric Crossman out of Anaheim, runner in scoring position, two down. Crossman shows bunt with two down, pulls away. 1-0 count with two down. Ivan Nunez is on deck. Garrett Hawkins, the bespectacled right-hander, goes breaking ball for a strike. Hawkins, freshman at the University of British Columbia. High schooler, played at Vauxhall last year and saw duty with the 57's. On weekends, count 1-2 with two down. One and two. Called strike three, no doubter. Fastball paints the outside corner. 3 strikeouts, a runner is left stranded. Hawkins paying the bills as he is wont to do. 6 in the books, top of 7, straight ahead. Welcome back to this live webcast of Swift Current 57's baseball on the 57's YouTube channel. Also streaming this one live on the 57's Twitter account. Doing the Periscope thing. 7-0 lead for the Regina Red Sox. These two teams will do it all again tomorrow. 2 o'clock we'll be here at Currie Field in Regina. Happy to have you along for that one. Michael Batten, 6 innings of work. He's allowed 6 hits. No runs of any sort. He hasn't walked anybody either, and he struck out 10 of the 25 batters that he's faced. Many of those caught looking. 8-9-1, Brozovic, Moses, Seltzer. Batten deals an 87-mile-an-hour fastball down the middle, called strike to Torin Brozovic. 0-1 count. James Moses, who's 1 for 2, on deck. Fastball, called strike. That one just above the shoes of Brozovic. That pitch in the dirt for ball 1.
He's now at 87 pitches on the night. I was saying he might go the distance, but he's going to have some pretty efficient outs if that's going to be the case, depending on how far they're going to let him go. If Todd Stottlemyre,
Pitch number 89 about to be thrown here. It's a changeup about eye level.
although it is a little bit chilly out,
Brozovic elects to not chase out of the zone.
that's better. It's probably better to have this than like too hot.
2-2 pitch, none down. Brozovic swinging at the changeup, strike 3. 11 strikeouts now for Batten. James Moses 1 for 2 tonight. Moses from Towson, Maryland.
11 strikeouts. If Harry's dream ever comes true, we'll have these canes that get taped up in front of the booth.
Righty on lefty. Called strike to James.
James Moses at the plate. He singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2 on
0-1 pitch. In the dirt. 1-1.
the count at a ball and a strike.
Michael Batten pitching to Willie Estrada. Griffin Keller at first. Ivan Nunez at second. Adam Dela Cruz and Sam Dela Cruz at short and third, respectively. As Moses behind in the count now 1-2, swinging and missing. Outfield, Ricky DeSaw, Rio Russell, and Ryan Eastburn. Left to right. 1-2 with 1 away here. Outside to Moses. Good take by James. 2-2. Jack Large was replaced by Ryan Megdeach earlier this game. Called strike 3, caught him looking. 12 strikeouts now for Michael Batten. Colby Seltzer 0 for 3. Colby's contributed in a ton of ways for the Swift Current 57's this year, but tonight not his night so far. 0 for 3, striking out in his 3 previous at-plate endeavors. However, he launches that ball to left field, if that stays fair. Well, that's a long strike for Batten. Seltzer hit that offering on the screws, but just on the wrong side of the foul pole. Well, 0-1. Change up that Seltzer ducks out of the way of. One and one the count now, 2 down. Batten not taking much time at all between pitches. Goes to the heat just below the letters. 2-1. Two and 1. Seltzer, ground ball, hit towards the on-deck area where Ryan Megdeach is prepping.
So far, so good. 6 2/3 shutout innings for Michael Batten, making his home debut
Top of the 7th.
First of 8 meetings between these two teams. Of course, they'll play again tomorrow. They'll play Friday and Saturday next week. And that'll eat up half of their
Low and away. Good take by Seltzer.
the Red Sox.
Count 3-2 with 2 away. Top of the order guy up now for Swift. Full count with 2 down. And Seltzer swings at the high Ched. Bottom of the 7th coming up. 7-0 lead. Regina.
And now, a message from your stomach.
Hey, the workday's over and it's time to eat, and I need some real good food. Some real good food from Houston Pizza. They've got savory ribs, souvlaki, steak, chicken, Greek or Caesar salad, and of course, that delicious pizza. Everything's made fresh daily. For dine-in, pickup, or delivery at Houston Pizza, you get real good food.
Houston Pizza's got lots of real good food.
This webcast of Swift Current 57's Baseball brought to you by Living Sky Casino, Nutrien Ag Solutions, The Hearing Place, the Coast Hotel in Swift Current, the official host hotel of the Swift Current 57's, Houston Pizza, Saskatchewan Abilities Council Swift Current Branch, and the World Under-17 Hockey Challenge, coming to Swift Current and Medicine Hat this November. Get early bird tickets until June 18th at tickets.scbroncos.com.
Seventh inning stretching. 70s are alive and well here. Here we go. Finnegan Duffield deployed by Joe Carnahan and the 57's. Tell you about Duffield's year. 5 appearances, 6 innings of work thus far. 5 runs, all earned. He struck out 7 and walked 2, or pardon me, struck out 11 and walked 7. Only 2 earned runs in those 6 innings of work. ERA of 3. He's surrendered 1 double. Ivan Nunez, who's been a tough out, will be Duffield's first task here. Nunez 2 for 3 with a couple runs scored. So 2 for 3. This is his debut, so a .667 average. In a very limited sample size is the big lefty from Edmonton, Finnegan Duffield. Goes fastball swinging strike.
Swing and a miss from Ivan Nunez. 2 for 3 on the night. He's come around to score.
Estrada on deck. Nunez, Estrada, Desa, 7-8-9. Finnegan's fastball, 87 on the gun for strike 2. Duffield jams Nunez. Count 0-2.
Yes. That's the elite Canadian program, isn't it?
Duffield outside with that heater.
It was really those first 4 innings where the Red Sox just had their way with Swift Current.
Red Sox with a 3-run second, their biggest inning.
So Nunez is behind in the count, 0-2.
1 run first, 3 runs second, and they tacked on 2 more in the third.
Trying to get on base as a leadoff hitter.
And then another run in the fourth. A couple zeros since then, as that fastball jams Nunez. Lefty on righty encounter here. Tough one to hit by Nunez, and that was coming in hot inside. 2-2 pitch. Big shout out to everyone back in Swift. Great day for it to rain with the 57's on the road today and plenty of precipitation around the area. Farmers will be stoked for that, as that offering inside to Nunez. Full count. Duffield on Nunez.
The 3-2 from Duffield. Nunez
gets him.
Hard cut at it, misses, and down he goes on the strikeout. He's now 2 for 4.
One batter faced, one strikeout for Finnegan Duffield. That's a tough out in Yvonne Nunez. Willie Estrada. 1 for 2, RBI.
The Mills had a couple of comebacks last week. Interesting to see if they can pull one out tonight.
One down here in the bottom of the 7th.
The offense in Brooks, 10-7. The Brooks Bombers.
This game, just under 2 hours old. Might get out of here early tonight. Normally in Regina, it's at least a 3.5-hour investment of time. Fastball, Estrada swings and misses. Estrada and home plate umpire just taking a second.
Did I tell you about the righty-lefty swing issue I had?
Looks like Corbett Sima-Davia warming up. Shot to center field. James Moses back after it. That one hits the warning track. Estrada gallops to second, pumps the brakes.
A 1-out double for Willie.
Easy. 7-0. Now Ricky Dessau to the plate.
I'll bring up Ricky Dessau with the man in scoring position. A chance for Ricky to add to his RBI totals. Already added a couple tonight, including a sacrifice. Sorry, just the one. He had a sack bunt.
And so Estrada on at second base. Now 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball out.
No, but this is like completely true story.
Ball 1.
I was a terrible golfer for up to 30 years. And my brother and I used to hit the ball on the driving range in the backyard, growing up on the farm in Kipling, Saskatchewan, so we had room to do that. And I had a bit of a wild swing.
Fly ball, hit foul.
I even smashed the window. Obviously, a little too close to the house, but I digress. I was always trained to aim to the right because that's how bad my swing was until I can't. But eventually the light bulb went on because someone pointed out to me, well, you swing a baseball bat right-handed.
1-1.
99% of the time, when that's the case, you should be golfing.
Dessau swings through that.
So why was I always hitting left? I don't know. Was it natural?
Dessau with an RBI and a hit. 290 on the year for the number 9 hitter, left fielder.
Give this a try, and you just stick with it. So I went out with the brother-in-law 2 summers ago, and I used his clubs, and I didn't hit the ball very good.
Pitch inside and a 1-hopper to Stinnett.
I went out for a company function the other day. We played Texas Scramble.
2-2.
4 of us.
Rio Russell, top of the order on deck.
4 times. It took me 30 years to figure out I was golfing the wrong way. I told one of my best friends, so I go out with all the friends and said, that explains a lot. Hey, hold on. We got number
2-2.
Yeah, there's no connection.
Fastball down.
Tell me what your number is.
Full count now to Dessau. Back in action tomorrow, 2 o'clock. 57's and Red Sox. It'll be an overnight in Regina tonight for 57's. Easy slammy McDore.
Ball gets away from the catcher, and the runner will advance. Nunez goes over to third as the catcher.
Runner advances to third. That was ball 4.
Yeah, that was such garbage when they put Sagan ahead of Hall. Sagan had nothing on Hall. Sure he is, but at the time.
And Rio Russell to the plate. Runners on the corners. Fly ball, Echoed.
The second baseman gets under it, and the runners have to stay put. That's the second out.
Second out of the bottom of 7. Fly ball to Braden Echoed. Runners on the corners. 57's not out of the woods yet in this 7th inning. Well, look who's at the plate now. Ben Komanowski, who played last summer in Swift Current. Ben had some pop in his bat as he's going to come in and hit where Griffin Keller was in the lineup. Ben, big power numbers last year as a member of the 57's, but able to play this summer in his hometown of Regina. Finnegan Duffield induces a swinging strike to Ben. Komanowski, catcher DH role last year, his summer in Swifty.
Yeah, the 57's had some real slugging power in the batting order last summer. Ben Komanowski.
Nothing in 1, the count to Ben. Breaking ball. 57's as a team led the league in home runs last year. Ben a big part of that with 10. Of course, Bo McClintock, Blake Adams. Also some guys with some pop in the bat. Nothing in 1, the count to Ben. Runners on the corners. Pitch from Duffield. Former member of the Edmonton Prospects is Edmonton's Duffield.
And we haven't seen that kind of production out of Ben in the early going with the Red Sox.
1-1 the count, 2 down.
With this new lineup in Swift currently, these 57's have already covered 16 over the fence in just 14 games so far.
Duffield fastball into Ben.
Inside is now 2-1 to Ben Komanowski. Still plenty of time for those bats to cool. It's still early. But a staggering number nonetheless.
Yeah, I'd like to see Ben square something like this.
2-1. 3-1 rather. Ball 4 to Ben. Alex Stinnett going to go have a quick convo with Finnegan Duffield. Bases loaded. And Adam De La Cruz, dangerous hitter. 3 for 4. Last time De La Cruz was at the plate, young Garrett Hawkins struck him out. But other than that, it's been a solid night of offensive production for De La Cruz with 3 hits, a run scored, and an RBI. De La Cruz tough out of the Bronx. Takes a big hack with some evil intentions and strike 1.
Rudy told me it's because Estrella when I was in the dugout, and I said, because everybody's so friendly. In New York, everybody's in a big rush. Here, everybody's so laid back.
Nothing in 1 to De La Cruz. 3 on.
What they bring to our
fastball in, bases loaded. Everyone stays put. 7-0 lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Ball is fouled towards the backstop. Clouds surround Currie Field here in Regina. Lights are on. We're at the north end of town in this south-facing ballpark. 1-2 pitch. De La Cruz launches that one deep to left field. Torin Brozovic has to run up that hill to get it. 2 and 3 are going to come in to score here. Double for Dela Cruz, who's celebrating like he's just had his first hit.
The Red Sox go double digits, now leading 10-0 here in the bottom of the seventh.
10-0 lead, Regina. They're having fun.
Right fielder number 23, Jordan Spurr.
4-night hit for Dela Cruz, and with one swing of the bat, brings in 3.
Big guy makes up for not getting to steal third.
I think he's happy with that.
He's okay with that. So Ben Komanowski, Willie Estrada, Ricky DeSaw all come across the plate. And it's a double-digit lead for the Red Sox. Still in the bottom of the seventh for Ryan Eastburn. I keep wanting to call him Ryan Eastbound because I used to watch that show on HBO, Eastbound and Down. Kenny Powers.
Ryan Eastburn takes. Lefty on lefty matchup here.
Again, there's lots of upside with this kid. 6'5", 240, throws quite well. He's been bitten a few times. He's also throwing a couple of pitches. Looks like a pretty good pitcher.
2 balls, no strikes. See some stretching over in that Swift Current bullpen. And the pitch, and that one sails over the catcher's head as it gets to the back.
Breaking ball that got away from Duffield.
Will advance.
Dela Cruz moves to third.
Just couldn't handle that one. It was a little too high to handle.
He lost grip on that one.
So in a 10-0 game,
3-0 count.
you give Eastburn the green light.
I don't think he's been- that last pitch was easy, so he's probably looking for a
Oh.
group. I guess it's there.
2-1 as we change up the scoreboard here. Now 2-2.
That was
Oh, I had the count. Oh, sorry.
no. 2-2. That was a good take anyway.
2-2 from Duffield.
And
Shot to
he stopped
Echout.
for one, it's stopped by Echout.
And 4-3, Echout plays catch with Ryan McDeach. Bottom of the seventh. 3 more for the Regina Red Sox. It's 10-0. Back with more 57's baseball shortly.
At the Hearing Place, we're making a positive difference in the lives of our clients' hearing health. We are a full-time, fully licensed hearing health care facility. Our goal is to improve and maintain our clients' hearing health with personal attention and ongoing support. As an audiologist with more than 15 years' experience, I work with clients of all ages, including toddlers and newborns. This is not only my vocation, but my passion. When you come into the Hearing Place, you will receive a complete diagnostic hearing evaluation using state-of-the-art equipment. We talk about the specific reasons for your visit and the hearing situations you find most difficult. We then discuss the hearing options that are right for you, your budget, and your lifestyle. The end goal is to ensure you leave with the knowledge and confidence about your future of hearing health. The Hearing Place. For more information, visit www.thehearingplace.ca.
He said second was third.
Okay, yeah. So we have, who's at second base now?
That's gotta be Robin Williams. And then Komanowski's at first.
Will third comes in for Dela Cruz.
No. Isn't he at short?
Oh, yeah, it was. Oh, he comes in for.
Michael Batten out of Riverview, Florida. Solid 7 innings thus far, allowing 6 hits, striking out 13. He's faced 28 batters.
So Nunez moved to third. Yeah. Williams is in for Sam Dela Cruz in the batting order.
Leading off the eighth, number 9,
Komanowski's in and
Ryan McDeach,
yep.
as the Swift Current 57's looking to finish strong here and find some sort of an offensive spark here in the top of the 8th inning now. McDeach takes on that fastball called strike. 57's 6 hits in this contest thus far.
Keller was up. Ivan Nunez, the second baseman, has moved to third, so Sam De La Cruz is now out of the game.
Called strike to McDeach.
At second base. As there's
Count 1 and 2.
Galore around the ballpark with the Red Sox leading.
Ground ball, McDeach hits that towards the Sox bullpen.
Ryan McDeach, who replaced Jack Large earlier in the night. Hits one foul and the count remains.
Fouled off by McDeach.
Michael Batten's still going here in the 8th inning.
Well, you know, we talked about this before too. Stress levels that are, here's the guy we talked about that.
Todd Stottlemyre. You're freaking out about. Oh, it's not a hot day. It's close.
Ground ball, McDeach hit to second. Robbie Wilkes, who checked in defensively, gets the 4-3 to Ben Kamenowski playing first. So Ben Kamenowski now playing first base. Ivan Nunez moves over to third base as Wilkes comes in. Adam De La Cruz at short. Tanner Holen to the plate. Jason Vena, 108 pitches the night for Michael Batten. And he's getting the handshake from Vena, the coach. Making his way out, leaving this game with a shutout going thus far. 7 1/3, 6 hits, striking out 13. He faced 29.
13 strikeouts tonight for Michael Batten.
So Batten, 29 batters faced, 13 strikeouts. Tip of the cap to him.
108 pitches.
He is a senior. Did a great job of throwing tonight.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Dylan Bell's got one
Number
number
55,
6'5".
Dylan Bell.
Dylan Bell's coming in to pitch. 6'5", 200-pound pitcher, lefty. He's from Regina. Goes to school at Frank Phillips, where he's a sophomore. Bells, I believe, played last summer in Regina as he was part of that Red Sox team that took a run to the finals. Bells, 7 appearances, all in relief, 9 1/3 innings of work thus far. He's allowed 9 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. He's struck out 8 and walked 5 in 9 innings of work. 1-0 with a 2.89 earned run average. So they bring in the lefty after that solid start from Batten going 7 innings. Bell's first assignment is going to be a tough out in Tanner Holen. So Bell's coming on in relief. 57's have used 4 pitchers thus far. Connor Sparks, Graham Cherry, Garrett Hawkins, and Finnegan Duffield. This is the top of the 8th inning. And Tanner Holen coming to the plate with 1 down and nobody on.
Yes.
Number 40, Tanner Holen.
It's too bad we didn't get Wilson back this summer.
Oh, Wilson, that was the other guy. He also went, by the way, to Southeastern University.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss from Holen, strike 1.
First batter that Dylan Bell's faces.
And he had a great season there. As a matter of fact, Wilson, Mitch told me the other day, signed and playing independent pro ball and leading the Frontier League. So congratulations to Wilson.
Holen hits that 85-mile-an-hour fastball into foul territory. And Ben Kamenowski trying to get a fine beat on that ball in foul territory, unable to get a handle on it. However, 0-2 the count to Holen. Alex Stinnett on deck.
First baseman, didn't quite get the reach on that. Kind of flew it a bit. Made sure the first. Was that Kamenowski?
Yes. Yeah, Kamenowski took over.
The first look at
Yeah, for Griffin Keller. Pinch hit for him and took over for him defensively. Nunez moved over from second to third.
0-2, 1 down.
And Robbie
Holen
took over at second.
88-mile-an-hour offering. Jams that shot into center field, and the 57's get a man on here. 1-out single by Holen.
And he's reached base each of his 4 at-bats.
Holen 3 for 3 statistically. Alex Stinnett now with 1 down. Nothing doing tonight for the 57's against Michael Batten, who worked 7 1/3. As the sun sets and the temperature drops, fastball in. Nothing in 1 down.
The Red Sox have had him in every position in the infield last year, so you know he's a really good utility player that way.
Then you've got Sam Dela.
Ground ball, hitting the 5-6 gap. Back-to-back hits for the 57's as Alex Stinnett
So that's a base hit for Alex Stinnett.
gets himself on.
And the 57's, if nothing else, would just dearly love to get one across. I mean, it turns out to be 7.
Jared Binsfield, who's 2 for 3, hitting .390 on the year.
Shutout innings.
1 down and 2 on.
Since then, Dylan Bells has come in.
Keel Crumweedy on deck.
Singles.
Keel's 1 for 3.
Dearly love to get a ground ball double play here to get him out of the game.
Binsfield, base hit could put the 57's on the board as Swift tries to finish strong here and maybe get some momentum for tomorrow's matinee here in Regina.
The 1-0.
1-0 pitch. Binsfield hits that way up in the air. We'll see if wind and lights factor in. De La Cruz says, everyone get out of here. I got this one. Makes the catch. He's animated.
Adam's got the scowl going today.
He's a leader, right? Like he's telling me this. He wins the
Now
ball
batting,
hard.
number 18,
And then he looks
Keel
at him.
from
He
Weedy.
right away starts laughing.
First Sammy felt his wrath, and now Ivan Nunez.
Well, that's good. That was
Keel Crumweedy.
something to do. I'm not surprised. Now Detroit had
First pitch fastball just up.
and after the season he had, I thought maybe he'd be a senior signing.
Whoops. Like into the farm system?
Yeah, like
Keel swings and misses that 84-mile-an-hour offering. Count 1-1.
loses big anyway for the season, but
This game is about 2 hours, 15 minutes old thus far here in the top of the 8th. Keel sends baseball towards parking lot. Count 1 and 2. One, two. 87 on the gun. Keel takes 2 and 2. Braden Eckhout on deck. Breaking ball called, strike 3. That got him. And for the 14th time tonight, a 57's hitter has been struck out. 2 left on. Bottom of 8 coming up. 10-0 lead Red Sox. Back with more 57's baseball shortly.
Today, the world's booming population looms like a storm on the horizon. Some forecast another 2 billion mouths to feed by the year 2050. Whatever tomorrow brings, one company will be fully prepared for it. Introducing Nutrien, an agricultural leader that brings Potash Corp and Agrium together. Now the largest combined producer of potash, nitrogen, and phosphate, Nutrien offers an unparalleled distribution platform, including more than 1,500 local farm centers and generations of farming expertise, all of which can help farmers produce more per acre. Together, we provide products that are from the earth and for the earth. Nutrien, feeding the future.
Welcome back to Swift Current 57's baseball. Young Corbett Sima Davia, freshman out of Georgia, is going to come in here for Swift in the 8th inning. Corbett, 6'3", 230, West Georgia Tech, freshman, the native of Newman, Georgia. Corbett's got some great stuff. The thing with Corbett's just looking for some consistency down the stretch. And we've seen it before with guys who come up here, for whatever reason, struggle early in the season but finish strong. Joe Carnahan has seen a lot of that in his years in the league, and he thinks that that's the forecast for young Corbett Sima Davia. Robbie Wilkes in to hit. Local kid. Wilkes hitting 5th in the batting order, where Sam De La Cruz was. Corbett, Sima Davia against Wilkes. First pitch strike by Corbett. Fastball right down the middle. Righty on lefty matchup here. Corbett, first pitch fastball for a strike. Sima Davia. Line drive into the glove of Seltzer. 2 pitches, 1 down. Eric Crossman.
First out for the Red Sox here in the 8th inning. Lines out, takes Sam De La Cruz's spot in the lineup. That'll be an F5 put out. With 1 down in the bottom of the 8th, Eric Crossman will come to the plate. Von Nunez also due up here in the 8th inning.
Breaking ball. Up.
Young little 6-year-old's got his glove.
1 down. Sima Davia pitching to Crossman. Change up, strike. Weyburn with a 15-3 win over Medicine Hat earlier today. And Okotoks, Brooks rather, top of the 7th. Brooks Bombers with a 12-7 lead on the Okotoks Dogs. Top of the 8th, Edmonton leading Fort Mac 4-2 at Remax Field in Edmonton. And the Moose Jaw Miller Express beating the Melville Millionaires 5-3 just down the road at Ross Wells Park in Moose Jaw. 1-2 the count. Sima Davia. Breaking ball. And a small piece of that. Contact made with Crossman. Fouls that into Stinnett's gear. 1-2 the count with 1 down.
The 1-2.
1-2 pitch, 1 down. Crossman reaches for that pitch, heading up and out. Count remains 1-2.
They were going to have a Labatt mobile at Labatt Park to bring pitchers from the bullpen.
Oh, really?
That is the biggest tragedy that never happened.
1-2.
The 1-2.
Ground ball right back at Corbett. Echo. Throw not in time. Good athleticism by Echo to track that down and make it close. Crossman on with a hit. Like the athleticism and the attempt there from Echo in a 10-0 game to hurry for that ball. First time we've seen Echoed on the 57's webcast, second baseman for Swift Current. He plays with some intensity. He goes hard every play. Doesn't take any of them off.
Von Nunez is
Pitches up to Nunez.
Base, now he's at third.
Ball one.
And Leo suspects we might see him stay there for a good part.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
1-0, one down.
So what do you do with Sammy? Put him at second?
yeah. I would think so. Yes,
Change up to Corbett, 2-0 count. Or from Corbett, rather.
that good low lines of Adam there. Adam got short in my mind. Again, I'm not coaching, but as a fan, if I pass me things out, Griffin Keller first. It's a nice spot with big back.
Cimadevilla.
Estrada, catcher.
3-0 count. Not sure where that pitch missed, but
You got crossfires and things like that as well. Real, a couple justs, real balls.
3-0, one down. Taken all the way by Nunez.
You are missing your right.
Nunez 2 for 4 with a couple runs scored.
It's like we forget about him way out in right field.
3-1. Strike two.
As an umpteenth probe wants to go home.
Things evened up now after one maybe missed the other way, miscalled. Swatted and hit fair ball down the third base line.
And the runners will advance. As we
Fished out of the corner in left field by Brozovic. Runners advance to second and third.
And with one down, there are two men in scoring position, and we're going to see another pinch hitter. Willie Estrada's night is done.
Willie Estrada was due up to bat.
Stephen Atkinson.
For the Red Sox, number 39, Stephen Atkinson.
Stephen Atkinson. Local product. Monterey Peninsula. He's a freshman there. From right here in Regina, 5'9", 165. So Atkinson with likely friends and family in the stands here. Local kid working against Corbett Cimadevilla. Strike.
Well, I think I haven't seen Atkinson in a couple of years. He's thickened up. He's also a very talented musician.
In what way?
The Regina Symphony.
He plays the piano?
No,
Pitches in, 1-1.
Maybe he can play the organ.
One away, bottom of the eighth.
went to one concert. Talented kid.
The 1-1. That one was high for ball two.
Offering from Corbett, up, 2-1.
But I believe he redshirted his first year in Monterey. He played a whole lot as a freshman, but this year was a key player in Monterey's regional playoffs. Had a really good season. Good local kid. Nice to see him in the lineup.
2-1. Ground ball, hit to Crumweedy at short. Throw to first is in time. 2 down, run comes in to score.
That retires him, but he does get an RBI on the play as a run does come in to score. Eric Crossman.
Runner advances to third base as well as Ricky Dessa, number 9 hitter. Got a hit and a run scored. Also RBI and a walk, 290 batting average. Busy night for the 9-hole hitter here. Up 11, his Regina Red Sox are, 11-0. Shatters his bat into many pieces. Ricky Dessa destroys Lumber and cashes in Nunez, and it's 12-0.
It's now 12-0 for the Red Sox as Ivan Nunez comes across.
Center fielder, number 7.
Can we use that bat and build a campfire up here on a cold night?
When it rains, it pours. The Red Sox have hung a dud
So a 2-run 8th.
on the Swift Current pitching staff tonight. And that'll take us
9 degrees Celsius right now.
Russell.
Temperature around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a chilly one. First pitch strike. Rio Russell, top of the order now for Corbett Sima Davia and the Swift Current 57's. 2 down, 1 on. Another crooked number inning for the Regina Red Sox as they put up a deuce here, and Russell. Big cut. No water in the pool. Count 0-2. Former 57 and a current member of Regina, Ben Komanowski on deck. Nothing in 2. 2 down. He got him. Corbett strikes out Russell. That's a tough out, taking care of the top of the order. Red Sox get 2 more, though. It's 12-0. Top of the 9th coming up. 12 is the deficit for the 57's. Back with more shortly.
And now, a message from your stomach.
Hey, the workday's over and it's time to eat, and I need some real good food. Some real good food from Houston Pizza. They've got savory ribs, souvlaki, steak, chicken, Quaker Caesar salad, and of course, that delicious pizza. Everything's made fresh daily. For dine-in, pickup, or delivery at Houston Pizza, you get real good food.
Houston Pizza's got lots of real good food.
This webcast of Swift Current 57's Baseball brought to you by Living Sky Casino, Nutrien Ag Solutions, The Hearing Place, the Coast Hotel in Swift Current, the official host hotel of the Swift Current 57's, Houston Pizza, Saskatchewan Abilities Council Swift Current Branch, and the World Under-17 Hockey Challenge, coming to Swift Current and Medicine Hat this November. Get early bird tickets until June 18th at tickets.scbroncos.com.
The deficit is 12. Line drive, well hit ball by Echout, but he hit that right at Nunez. Joey Arellano out of El Paso, Texas, in to pitch for the Regina Red Sox as Echout. Hits that ball on the screws, but... And outs, line drive at third. Torin Brozovic now to the plate. Brozovic 0 for 3. 1-1 the count to Torin. Arellano. The right-handed pitcher deals. Braz swings and misses. In to catch for Regina's Chris Deal out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Brozovic reaches and strike 3.
So for Joey Arellano, it took him all of
James Moses. 1 for 3. Efficient inning thus far for Arellano. 2 outs and 5 pitches of work. Tough day at the office for the 57's. Called strike to Moses with 2 down. Arellano deals a foul ball to Moses, 0-2. Tanner Holen, 3 hits tonight. Player of the game for the 57's. Jared Binsfield, honorable mention, going 2 for 4. 0-2 with 2 down. Arellano swings and misses. Strike 3. Moses goes down swinging. 57's, a learning experience tonight in Regina. They lose 12-0. They'll get another crack at these Regina Red Sox tomorrow.
So it takes Joey Arellano all of 8 pitches to come in.
2:05, we'll have that webcast for you. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Have a great Saturday night wherever you may be, and we look forward to talking to you tomorrow. 2:05 from Currie Field here in Regina. Good night from the Queen City.
The win's a win. You got to keep pace with Weyburn right now. When it's 1-0, 12-0, I don't think it's really painting the brush of Swift Currents, but talented club, and they've got a lot of